is causing problems. They have a projected loss of $28 million deficit in 2020. So we should give the women's national team more money. That's why, because they're losing money. So they should give out more money because they have it to lose it. The U.S. Soccer Federation is projecting a deficit of nearly $28 million for the 2020 fiscal year, $16.8 million more than they planned, the organization announced on Saturday's meeting board of directors. USSF CFO Pinky Reina. What? Who's Pinky Reina? Is she related to the other Reina? No, different last names, but I thought it was initially. Was among the Federation executives to make presentations at the meeting. She stated that the result from the fiscal year, which closed on March 31st, are preliminary and not fully audited, but the numbers still present a grim future for the picture of the USSF, especially since they do not include the full impact of coronavirus pandemic. The USSF had already budgeted $11.1 million shortfall from their 2020 fiscal year, but the numbers that Reina reported states that the deficit that period will be $27.9 million. The revenues of the 2020 coming in was $129.2 million, about $2.6 million below what was budgeted. The bigger impact was in the expenses, which came in at $157 million, which was $14.1 million more than what was budgeted. So they have a budget. They do have surplus of funds in different areas, but they have a budget. And then you wonder why U.S. Soccer is so hesitant about paying the women more, and because they have to take away from other things. So maybe they can. Maybe they don't have to travel as much. Maybe they have to be a little smarter about what they're doing with how they spend money, because they probably overspend. Because they have a lot of things. When you don't have money, you actually earned on your own. You're just given by the people that join soccer, and we just give you money. Like my kids give money to U.S. Soccer. When you don't earn it, you just take. It doesn't feel like it's yours. It's not like having your money. When you go to QT and you're like, I probably should stop buying these energy drinks. Speaking of energy drinks, I'm gonna have one right now. Excuse me. Yeah, I was thinking, I got to pay my bills and stuff like that. But it's my money, and I want to save for what I have. But when you deal with governing organizations or the government, when you just give them money, that's why I'm so confused on people wanting to give people money. Like, not give people, I mean give, but to give the government, to give to big organizations, just give them money and just hope they do the right thing. They're not. The ones that want us to pay more taxes because they want the government to have more money, it makes no sense to me. There's no logic behind it. Why do you want to be taxed? It doesn't make sense at all. Why do you want to have more taxes? There's plenty of taxes. Not to get political, but it makes no sense. If you're one of the crazies that want the government to be bigger, why do you want to be bigger if your opposite cohort, I mean, if you're a Democrat and you want the government to be bigger and the Republicans seize control, you just gave them all the power and money. Why would you do that? Why would you want to give the party you hate or disagree with more? Give them less. You don't want them to have control of your life. Give U.S. Soccer less. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense anyway. That's how I kind of think. Well, I think this way tomorrow. I don't know. I am a conundrum as well, trying to figure out what's going on with this. I don't know. I know that I don't know that I do know. The USSF has attempted to mitigate their financial impact of the coronavirus pandemic in recent months, which has halted programming for all of its national teams. The USSF announced in April that it was laying off and furloughing off 50 staff. The U.S. is also shuttering 7 youth national teams for the rest of the year. That would never happen in another country. People would be in uproar. How dare you take soccer away? Don't take soccer away. Don't take our national teams away. Let them compete. Let them play. Play. Compete. Represent your country. But we're gonna take them out. Let's reduce our president's pay, and let's stop having luncheons and all that, and stop having U.S. Soccer pay for everything. Cut all that off. Cut something else out. I don't know what they spend their money on, but They probably have other options, but they're just going to furlough and lay off and stop playing soccer. Yeah, that's what they're going to do.